I ain't got
no
road
I almost
rage.
slaughtered that one person, dude. I'm telling you.
Ron, how's your road rage? Scale to 1 to 10.
0.
When you're not high.
Shut the
Zero,
fuck up. 0.
nigga. I'm gonna explain.
Because you're an Uber driver?
No, fuck that. I got no road rage because I don't carry weapons.
What?
You have to carry
See,
weapons.
I got no. Listen, I got a badass temper. So if I turn up on somebody and they got a gun or a knife, I'm gonna get my dumb ass shot or stabbed for trying to turn up on somebody for some bullshit.
Yep.
I'd rather get mad, roll up a joint, and be like, "Fuck it, I'm about to smoke this weed. You just did something stupid as fuck, but fuck you." I used to have bad road rage when I was younger though. But
I feel like when you're younger, you're ready to hop out of the car and fight everyone.
Oh God!
And then you're like, well,
I'm too lazy for that now.
Yo, sometimes I'm carrying, so they might be carrying.
I don't want to fight.
So I ain't trying to get shot.
I ain't got no energy for this shit. Like,
I ain't hop out of the car unless I'm carrying. So
I don't feel like squabbling, man. Like, fuck it. You just cut me off, but go ahead and cut me off, my nigga. I ain't tripping. Fuck it. I ain't getting shot over if you cutting me off.
So it's a 0. That don't make no sense.
0, bro.
How's it a 0?
I rarely get mad. I only get mad when it's something extremely, extremely terrible and, like, the kids get scared or something.
So you like a 1 or 2 then?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Because it does happen, right?
Yeah, rarely. Yeah. Not any. I know it's probably you don't believe it or you can't see that, but seriously,
You be raging here.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start driving in front of him. I'm going to be like, yo, America's not racist. And watch Ron just go off in the car. Oh, that's some bullshit. Get out of the car.
Get out the fucking car. That's exactly what's going to happen. He going to get real mad about that.
Shit, they got jokes today.
So what if a guy with a Confederate flag on the back of his car cuts you off?
See, that's not road rage. That's something else right there.
What? It is.
That's an immediate ass whooping right there.
Immediate ass whooping?
Immediate ass whooping. It's fade on sight.
What if he's a nice guy?
Fuck that. I've been waiting for one of those motherfuckers to run into.
You been waiting?
Yes.
I could take you where they are.
I've been waiting to cross paths. Like, nigga, somebody do some shit to me. You about to see that.
Ron,
All
you
of
are
that.
crazy.
Nah, I just want to experience the shit. I really do.
So, Ron's a 1.
Yeah.
And Anthony's a 6.
No, Anthony's a 19.
He's 19?
Yeah.
I might have to agree with that.
Anthony wants to murder everybody, so he's a 19.
I don't want to murder everyone. That's not true. That's
Okay,
that's an incorrect statement. But I will say this, though. I agree with Thanos. I did. When he snapped and wiped out half the world's population, I was like, good. I'm sorry, good. The world's overpopulated. There's too many fucking people in the U.S. You drive on 91 freeway. How long does it take you to get to Orange County on the weekday?
Probably
like hour and a half, 2 hours? Are you fucking kidding? For a fucking 4 or 5 lane freeway? Dude, suck a dick. They need to wipe out half the U.S. I'm fine with that, 100%.
Which half?
All the halves. I don't care. I'm telling you right now.
That 12%.
I would take the bullet right now. Like I would. If they're like 50% of the population was randomly wiped out, I'd be cool with it. Because if I got wiped out, whatever.
I got wiped out.
Hey.
Whatever.
It is what it is.
Hey, so
50%. Those are pretty good chances. 1 and 2. I'm pretty confident.
Shit.
So Beto told me to ask you to talk about the Dollar Tree incident. Uh-oh.
The Dollar Tree incident.
He said the Dollar...
Refresh my memory.
About the guy
He
he
said-
went to go get a juice.
What? You know the story?
I do because I saw the video.
Hey, no,
I saw the video.
There's a video?
Okay.
There's a video.
There's
The
a
one that-
video?
There's a
You
video.
showed me, right?
Yeah,
Ron?
there's
He was
a
in his
video.
drawers, huh?
There's
Nah.
a video.
Yeah.
Ron was
where
in his
the
drawers.
the guy, I think it happened in Arizona or something like that.
What'd you do?
And he's from here, from California. So he went in and I guess he had a bag. Apparently the manager of the store told him to leave the bag at the front. And apparently he didn't hear the guy say that. So he went to the back, grabbed his juice,
The guy or the
came
girl?
back. Well,
Was that a guy or a girl?
I couldn't tell because it looked like a chick, but then they said it was a he.
Oh, no,
so
it was
I don't know.
both.
He, she.
Yeah, and so then he started filming. The manager was like, you need to leave my store. They didn't even let him buy the juice. He said, you need to leave my store. You didn't listen to what I had told you to do.
Yeah.
I told you needed to leave your bag up here in the front. We have the right to, refuse services. The guy started filming, and it was just like, they're like, I'm going to call the cops. So the cops were called. The manager was like, I'm going to pepper spray you if you don't leave my store. He's like, I'm filming you. You're threatening me. And I'm just like, how? I don't know. In the video, I was just like, just leave the damn store. You know, he's like, well, are you already called the cops? I'm gonna wait for the cops to get here because I want the cops to hear my side of the story.
I hate when they do that.
You can tell them whatever side you want. So it's a video. It's kind of a lengthy video. The cops come, and then it's a big ordeal outside where the guy was like, I want to press charges, and they're like, just leave. They're trying to tell the guy, what happened. It's just, you guys gotta watch the video.
I thought Rum was involved with this.
No.
Beto
had,
he posted
that wasn't
it.
me. He posted it, so.
Oh.
Yeah,
I told him to remind me to talk about it today.
Okay.
Jenny left out some key information, of course.
I did.
Oh
That's
my God!
The he and the she.
Something racial.
The clerk is.
It was because he was a black guy.
I was gonna laugh because the clerk was a
white.
he she. Like you couldn't tell if the clerk was a good guy, so it's kind of funny because you're like, is this a woman or a man? Like what the fuck? That's the first thing. And then when he first told him to leave his bag, he had already had his little juice in the hand, walking towards the front to pay. So he's like, no, you didn't listen to me. You didn't leave your bag in the front, so put that back and leave the store. He's like, I already got my thing. What are you talking about? So then that's when dudes start filming, and we later found out the sign says if you're under 16, you have to leave your bags on the floor.
Yeah, you're a student. Yeah,
if you're a student, you have to leave
30
your
years
bag
old,
in
30-year-old man.
Yeah.
He's 30-year-old man. So he's like, I'm 30. Like, what the fuck you talking about? So they were just going back and forth and, about the incident.
It was nonsense. Honestly, I think it was nonsense.
It was, but you got to understand, as a black man, when you're going through that type of shit all the fucking time, like.
But you're going to escalate the situation instead
of
saying, you know what,
sometimes you want to escalate.
You can go to another
sometimes
store
you want to
and
escalate
get a fucking juice.
Sometimes it's not about the juice. It's about the racialized gesture.
So what came out of it?
Well,
what was the
it was a long-ass video, honestly. I was like, stop watching that shit after a while, but it was long as fuck, like 12 minutes.
The cops were telling the guy, like, dude, there's a policy. You didn't follow it. Like, we have the right to enforce whatever law we want. And they're saying they told him, like, he cannot even come to, like, there was a Domino's in that plaza. And he's like, if you want to get Domino's, you have to order it and have it delivered to you. You are not welcome in any of these stores in this little plaza, the vicinity. Like, they're like, oh, you have the right to do that? Yeah. Because the owners here, they have the rights to the property.
Oh, yeah. If you own the market, you own all the stores, then it makes sense.
And so he's like, well, that's messed up. He's like, I'm not even from around here. I'm just visiting. Okay, if you're not from around here, and this is how I see it. If you're not from around here, you're just visiting. Why are you going to want to bring this type of situation in this area? Like, you don't even know. Like, for me, I believe every state has their own laws, right? Their own laws, and stores have their own policies. Just follow the damn policy.
He didn't break the policy, though. He was over 30 years old, and the policy was somebody 16 and
Well, maybe he thought it was younger.
But even if the manager's telling you, like, you need to leave, you need to leave. Like, that's...
No, you don't, because you didn't do anything.
Actually, even if you feel you don't,
it's still bullshit. Like it's not about this one issue. It's about a nigga going through this shit all the time. Wherever you go, you going through.
But it's not.
Your whitewash ass probably ain't went through it, but all these other niggas
I've been through it.
Like, it's just not. You get.
I'm just saying. I'm black, so I'm talking about black people. So you going through that shit all the fucking time. Wherever you go, everybody looking at you funny and staring at you funny because you black and thinking you gonna steal something and all this other bullshit. Like yesterday, we was in Orange County at the beach. We walk in a liquor store.
County.
We walk. So what? So what? I'm a person. I go in Orange County at the beach store. We walk in a liquor store, and this motherfucker walk in immediately armed, like we just about to tear the fucking place up. I'm like, God damn.
You said armed.
Orange County.
I know you said the guy came in armed
with 4 black heads.
Okay.
And the motherfucker immediately changed his look, like, oh shit, trouble is here. Like, when you get those eyes and that feeling, that body language, it's like, come on, man.
Did he say that, or did he just
Bro, you could read body language of people's eyes. And
we can read body
language. They even left with a friendly list when they talking to another customer and they're talking to you. The whole fucking shit changed. Everything changes, man. Don't act like you don't know.
I guess I have to.
You be acting like you're not black and you don't know what I'm talking about, man. What the fuck is wrong
I do
with
know
you,
what
man?
you're talking about, but sometimes
it's act like you don't know what I'm talking about.
But it's a little exaggerated.
That happened? That really happened to you?
But then the manager is telling the guy to just get out of the store. The guy's like standing there like, I'm not going. I'm waiting for the cops. Like, you can go outside and wait for the cops. Like, you don't have to physically be in the store. Get your bags. You don't need to buy the juice. There's another store around the corner that you can go.
Juice.
I know. I know it's not about the juice. It's the whole principle of the matter. But at the same time, you're from out of town. You're going to want to get arrested in a different state.
Get arrested
over
for what?
Something stupid.
What was he going to get arrested for?
As soon as you
because you're not
stay
complying.
inside.
Okay. Complying with what?
All right.
You are officially trespassing if he asks you to leave.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Then,
if it's your private business, you have the right to refuse service to anyone. You have the right to... Hold on. No, just listen to me, Ron, before you start getting all crazy. You have the right to ask anyone to leave, right? It's just like when they ask those gay people, like, hey, I'm not going to make this gay cake for you. It's just like if you go into a Muslim bakery and you say, I want Jesus-related things. At the same time, if that store is being discriminatory towards you and you believe they're being discriminatory, that's where lawsuits start, right? So they sued the Christian bakers, right? They went after those Christian bakers for not making a gay cake, right? They ended up winning initially, and then they lost because that business has the right to refuse service. Now, if there's a policy like leaving the bag, right? Because I've actually dealt with that before. When I go to University of Redlands, and there's a liquor store right down the street, and they're like, all bags must be left at the front. It doesn't designate age. That's why I'm trying to find the video because I think it's interesting to see if it's like 16 and under must leave bags up front, right? Then you have like a very good solid lawsuit against that Dollar Tree. So if they kicked him out for not following a policy that didn't apply to him, then absolutely he should sue that dollar store and he should win 100%, right? Because I'm not for discriminatory actions. But if that private business says this is how it is and you cannot, we're not doing this, that's it. You have to follow. It's just like if someone comes up in your house and you're like, hey, you got to get out. Because that person owns that business, that's their home. That's their business. They own it. And he owns that entire plaza, which is even more interesting to me. So I think we have to remember both sides of that. Now, I would like to see the policy first because, Ron, if the policy said if you're 16 under, you have to leave your bag at the front, I agree with you. I think that they were probably being racist towards that person. It's Arizona. Arizona's primarily white. It just is, right? But if the policy doesn't state that, there's no way that you can take that person's side of the store because the store was right in enforcing its policy. So I think we need to see what the policy says before we can say that person's racist or that person was trespassing. For either side. Like none of us should take sides until we see what that actual policy stated. That's my 2 cents.
I saw the sign on the store. So it said 16 and under. He read it, 16 and under. And so if you seeing that, like, okay, you can tell when a motherfucker is under. You know when you look at somebody if they're over 16.
Right.
I don't look fucking 16.
But then they
I'm a
asked
grown
him for
ass
his
man.
ID as well, and he didn't want
He
to
knew
show
damn
him.
well that was a fucking grown man. He was
I gotta
racist,
see this video now.
Okay, like you just
I'm
all that you
trying to
said
find
was
it.
correct, Anthony. We all know, like, okay, that's the rules. Okay, that's something we know already. Yeah. But it still was bullshit. Like, dude was clearly being a racist.
Well, that's why I'm saying. Like, if it did say 16 under, then I'm saying you're right. Like, it was discrimination. They should sue the dollar store, right? I just have to see if that's what the sign said. That's what you said the sign was. And, like, that person does not need to give their ID, right?
Yeah, that's what he said.
You
He
know?
said, I don't have to.
But at the same time, in California, for instance, when you buy alcohol, you have to ID. It doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah.
It's absolute rule. You have to ID. Same thing cigarettes now. A lot of people don't because you can tell by common sense.
Yeah.
But, like, I know when we were working in the 80s when we first opened, I ID'd, like, a 65-year-old couple. And they were pissed. And they're like, we're not going to give you your ID. I'm like, well, you're not going to come in. And what happened? They left. They didn't come in.
Yeah.
I knew they were of age, but a policy is in place for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because here's what could happen. Even though you could tell they weren't ID'd. So, like, I worked at 511 for a while. I met a lot of undercover officers who used to do a lot of stings like that for alcohol beverage company or alcohol and beverage control. And they'll sit outside, like, at the patio area and watch the bouncer. If he's not checking IDs, they find that location. It doesn't matter how old they are. So it's the same thing. That's how I saw it. So, but I'd have to see the thing. That person doesn't have to give up their ID. They don't because they're not buying alcohol or anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but if there's a policy that they do need to show, like, hey, no, I'm over 16, then, you know, I don't know, it's debatable. I think they should sue Dollar Store and they'll probably win. I think so. From what it sounds, right? Before I watch the video.
Find that video.
Yeah, I think you
I
should.
can't
Hey,
find it.
hey, Beth, though, if you're watching, can you post the link of the video in the chat?
He said somewhere in Ohio is where it happened.
Yeah, if you
thought it
post
said
a
Arizona.
link,
Yeah.
This nigga was in Ohio.
a link would be great so we could watch it and then we could talk about it. Because I'd be interested to see what the actual policy stated.
Ron should have texted me. I would have been and looked at it.
Yeah, I would have watched it.
Shit was bullshit. I didn't even want to waste my time on that shit.
Well, while we wait on that, I gotta go hard on a topic real quick.
Who's this?
I'm gonna go hard as fuck on a topic. So I was sitting at a seafood place 2 weeks ago, and I was eating some seafood. It was a what's it called? Bufador, El Bufador, over on Van Buren. So we're eating it, and it's primarily Hispanic in there. And there's 2 TVs on, and Telemundo's on both TVs. And literally nonstop, all they showed was deportation. Trump is going to deport you. They're building a wall. Their immigration police are raiding houses. Literally nonstop for an hour.
Whoa.
Nonstop.
You bullshit.
And something clicked. I'm like, of course the Hispanic population is going to hate Trump, right? Because a lot of Hispanic speakers who want news that don't speak English fluently watch Telemundo for news, right? Non-stop going in on Trump and the Trump regime, literally saying, yeah, the Trump deportation, they have a deportation force going out door to door, taking people out of their homes, separating families, all this stuff that literally was misinformation, right? Fear-mongering. And I'm like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I watched it for almost 45 minutes because we were eating there. And I just watched it. Like, I told you, I'm like, what the fuck? Literally, it would go from Trump wants to get rid of, is aiming to get rid of Hispanic community leaders to immigration and customs enforcement are doing door-to-door raids to Border Patrol has expanded powers, and it was nonstop. So, I gotta say, there's a lot of, like, I know fake news is like a topic right now, but I must say that changed my perspective on, like, the Hispanic community and the way they get news. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, the absolute bias. Like, there was no two-sided things at all. It wasn't like, well, hey, Trump grew the economy, and now schools have more money for kids, especially inner-city communities where the Hispanic kids and the black kids, they now have more money from the state because the federal government has freed up payroll. That's not what they said. All they said was, if you're Mexican, Trump's coming after you. That was the absolute idea behind Telemundo for a fucking hour.
Wow.
When I left, they were still going on about ICE.
So, their goal is to turn them against Trump. Who's in control of this shit? The station network, the Telemundo network.
For Telemundo, I have no idea.
Yeah, so why would they want to turn?
It's trendy for Mexicans to be against Trump.
It's easy.
So what's the point? What's the motive? What's the goal?
Voters.
Mm-hmm. So
because
take the voters away from Trump.
You take the voters away from Trump, but because actually Trump got a lot more Hispanic voters than everyone thought he was going to. A lot more.
Is this a station that's controlled by, Hispanic, people or people in charge, or is the station controlled by major networks?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I will say this: Telemundo came out, and Telemundo as a show, as a channel, endorsed Hillary Clinton last election. Right, and then what they did was they went after Trump, right, nonstop, like they have, and then Trump went after Telemundo, like, because Trump he can't stand being criticized. One of his main faults, right. So to me, I think I almost look at it as like a democratic weapon, right? Like I know you guys don't like maybe about politics, but like when you really look at it, when someone endorses the Democratic Party and then goes after like Trump, like that's how you're gonna look at it. It's just like Fox News. Like let's not be blind here. Fox News is 100% slanted towards Republicans, right? 100%. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But Telemundo is like, it's like an addition. Like name more than Fox News that slants Republican. You can't, right? Name news channels that slant Democrat. CNN, MSNBC, Telemundo, even Al Jazeera has become leaning left. Like you can't. Huffington Post, which now is doing online broadcasts, like it's just crazy to me. Like the added ammunition the left has. You get what I'm saying? Especially Telemundo. That shit had me on their level. So I'm interested to see what you guys think, because I was like, no wonder why Mexicans hate Trump. Like I don't even get mad at them anymore, because you look at Telemundo, you're like, fuck, wouldn't you? If all you watched was one news channel, and they're always saying, hey, if you're this person, they're gonna come after you, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? What do you think's gonna happen? And apparently he said, Beto said NBC owns Telemundo. He probably looked it up real quick.
Explains it all.
NBC owns Telemundo, which actually does make a lot of sense. Because NBC owns MSNBC.
Wow. Crazy. Yeah, I can see why they hate Trump. Yeah. I can see why a lot of people hate Trump. No, it's not even just the news. It's just social media.
No, people hate Trump because he's a piece of shit.
Where?
That's why. Ain't no fucking getting around that shit, nigga. He's a piece of shit.
Where?
That's why they hate his ass.
Where?
Nigga. Come on, man.
Where? Yeah, exactly. People who say he's a piece of shit don't give a legit reason. If that's the case, serious? A lot of people do what Trump does, and people glorify him. But when Trump does it, there's a problem.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's true.
You know what my favorite moment of the election was?
This nigga's an Oreo, bro.
My favorite moment of the election was he came out with that video of him talking about grabbing chicks by the pussy. And all these NBA stars are like, oh my God, how could you say that? He's like, it's locker room talk. NBA stars are acting like they're in there talking about fucking unicorns and rainbows in the fucking locker room. You know what I mean? Like, the most known group of people who use groupies, NBA. And they're going to try to act like what Trump said was offensive.
This is my problem.
That shit was hilarious to me.
They pick and choose, man.
Because I'm like, people were talking like that in high school locker rooms. So
people are like, no, they talking like that everywhere.
So are you supposed to talk like that when you're running for president?
So here's the problem, though. Here's the problem, Ron. He talked to like,
hold on. That's like
Ron,
hear me out. Pastor getting up in church and saying, "I want to get some pussy."
Ron, hear me out.
No, you're the pastor.
Ron, hear me out.
You can't talk like that.
Ron, he said that 12 years before he was running for president in a private conversation to a friend of his.
12 years.
That's the point. That's the point, though.
No, that's not the
point. You say that when you're running for president, it happened 12 years ago.
12 years before. So you're gonna judge him.
Ron, what about some of the shit you said 10 years ago? Would we hold that to you now?
Wait, are you going to sit up here and say that Trump did not know he was going to run for president?
12 years ago?
Yeah.
No.
So even if he did, what does that have to do with judging him off a 12 years ago?
Yes, I'm judging him. Yes.
Off 12 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, so when you go apply for a job and they judge your ass for something you did 12 years ago,
I'm
you're not going to get pissed off.
President, nigga.
No, it don't matter. A job, period.
Because everything does follow you.
It does follow you, but if you're going to judge...
Yes, America does it to us. Let's do it to
Ron,
them.
are you the same person you were 12 years ago?
When you get a job and they check your credit, what's that doing? Judging you for some shit happened 12 years ago when you was a kid. So you're not going to get the job because you did some shit 12 years ago. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Are you the same person you were 12 years ago?
What?
Were you? Are you?
What's the fucking point?
It's a yes or no.
I just made my point. I get judged when I apply for a job by jobs.
I asked you a simple
shit
question.
On my credit and background.
I'm asking,
even if it was 30 years ago, you're still judged by that.
Do you think you're the same person you were 12 years ago?
So you trying to go dance around?
I'm asking you.
Damn, Dancing with the Stars ass nigga. You trying to dance around?
It's a yes or no.
Why you trying to dance around the shit?
I think you're comparing an absolute fact, right, which is credit and background, to words that were said. It's not the same. Right,
we're talking about judgment
because
of the past. Judgment of the past.
You as a person can change, your views can change, and the way you talk can change, right?
That's what jobs.
But if you have something on your record, right, that's different. Like for me, I have a clean record, right? But I have a military background, right? So that's on my record forever. So I've forever, that's part of it, right? It doesn't matter if I've changed from being a square away military guy to a piece of shit. That's still on my record. It's the same idea.
No.
Right? Yes, it is. Like things I'm saying right now on this show, in 20 years, I may have completely different views. Right? I'm a different person now. So things I said 20 years ago no longer will apply. I'm telling you now, I won't ever change. This is me forever.
Exactly.
But I'm saying, theoretically, if I were to change, right, which is possible.
Yeah, people do change.
Yeah, people have kids. People have kids, and they change completely.
Were you the same back when I first met you?
I already asked him that, and he didn't answer. Let's see if he'll answer
16.
you.
Okay.
Oh, now he answers her.
Exactly.
So he'll answer here.
16,
but you won't answer me.
I'm still in puberty. Ain't no puberty at 25.
People change.
That's not what she asked.
That's not true. You are always growing.
That's not what she asked you.
That you are always growing as a person. You're always learning.
Okay, since you guys are saying that, though, what I'm saying is, how is it fair, or how is it any different from a job judging you for something you got on your credit 12 years ago? Are you that same person? Are you that same irresponsible person? Probably not, but they're still going to take that one thing and say, fuck that nigga, he ain't
Well, the thing with credit, though, is that if you had one thing 20 years ago that was bad and you've had nothing but good credit since, right, it would have fixed that.
What if you have no credit at all? Like, I'm just saying, like,
that no credit shit's rough. That's a different topic.
Or just one thing on your credit.
Because I don't agree with that no credit shit.
There's jobs that check your credit. Like,
no, I know.
Have nothing to do with the job. But if you got any ding on your credit from years ago, you're still judged for it. Yeah. So why not judge the fucking president of the United States for that shit?
Because you're not judging him on his credit. You guys are picking and choosing. You're reaching for shit to complain about because you can't find anything current.
Passionate about defending this motherfucker.
Look at the fact. No, it's just I'm being real. You're going to go back 12 years, you have nothing on that person.
Yeah.
If you got to go back literally 12 years to get on somebody.
Trump is 100 years old. He still was the same 12 years old. He was 88.
If you can't find nothing that's going on right now,
when Trump was 88, he was the same, nigga.
We get it.
He's 100 now.
Hey,
when he was 88, he was
You hate Trump. We get it.
So you think that him talking in private to that guy and saying that stuff should automatically make him not able to run for president?
Yes. Well, he did to Donald Sterling. Donald Sterling had a private conversation.
He had it days before.
Not
12 years
No, that wasn't days before. That was way before.
Every single
when he was talking about magic, that was way before.
Every single man that ever ran for president then should not have been president.
Every single
I'm including Obama in this. So every single man, because every single man has talked like that at one point in their life to other guys.
Yes, sir.
So every single one of those men should not have been president, including Obama, including Bush, including Clinton. None of them.
If that's what we're going by.
That's the logic you're using, though.
That's what you're using.
That's what you're using.
Obama used to blow tree, all that. So they're going to judge him. They even tried to reach for that. Yeah. Oh, Obama smoked weed when he was a kid.
Yeah.
Duh, motherfucker. That has nothing to do with what he's doing now.
Yep.
It's the same thing you're doing.
Man,
but
bro,
it's because it's Trump.
What happened to you, man?
What do you mean what happened?
You need to go live in Compton for a minute, man.
Oh, my God.
Just for a minute to get your shit back, man.
It's not even about that.
You lost all your soul, bro.
It's about what's real.
What happened to you, man?
I grew up. I just grew out of the ignorance.
It's about facts.
Oh, man.
I just grew out of ignorance.
This motherfucker
I used to be that guy. Seriously. I used to be that guy like, fuck the police or fuck white people. I used to be that guy. And then I grew out of it. I was like, that shit is stupid.
Ain't nobody saying fuck white people, though.
I'm just using an example. Like, I used to be like, fuck Trump. When Trump was first running, like, I was like, damn, yeah. I was like, fuck that guy. What did he say? But then I really, paid more attention to what was really going on. I'm like, oh, they're just doing trendy shit. This guy is just an asshole.
So did you vote for him?
No. How many times we gonna ask this
fucking defending and you didn't vote for him?
I'm defending it because I'm doing the right thing. I'm not gonna.
You sucking this nigga dick on camera.
No, I'm not. I'm just being real. If Trump did something so bad, tell me. And if I feel it is, I'll agree. What did he do? What has he done?
See,
tell me.
Ron,
I obviously don't know. Just tell me.
But I want to touch on something Ron said, right? And this is a big problem that I've seen. Is Ron said, did you vote for him? You said no. So automatically you should not support him at all now. Right? That's incorrect. Like, if I had voted for, say, like a Democrat, right, and they came in, or I didn't vote for a Democrat, they came in the office, but they're doing great shit, I'd be like, yeah, I like them now. Right? There's nothing wrong with growing to like a candidate once they become president just because you didn't vote for him. Like, that's ignorant. That right there is ignorant, thinking that you can't change your views because you didn't vote for someone. You don't agree?
It's just...
You think you should just feel one way about someone forever and they should never be able to change that?
If you say so.
That's a yes.
Let's go to Six Flags.
That's it. Ron's done. I recognize the sound of defeat from Ron.
It's the sound of
Ron.
I can't win, man.
I know you can't because I'm right. So
because you're white? Oh,
yeah, you go. White. Yeah, that's fine too.
That's you're white?
Yeah.
He's not white.
That nigga's white.
I'm white because I don't agree. It's that simple.
You're not in the bubble, so you're not. So it automatically makes you white.
Yeah, basically.
So it's either white or black with you, Ron?
Not in every
There's a lot of stuff I agree.
No, you
with.
don't.
Trust me, it is. But I'm not gonna agree on the super ignorant shit. I'm not gonna jump on the fuck Donald Trump bandwagon. I'm not gonna do that because everybody chanting that shit cannot convince or tell me one thing that would make me believe they are right.
That's with everything. You still believe the Clippers are a great team, no matter how much facts we get
out.
No matter how much facts we give you on how sorry they are, you still think they're great. So
I still think they have a chance.
See,
I never said they're the greatest.
That's your character. You support.
But it's okay. I see what you're doing. You're trying to switch the subject up.
I'm not.
But we're going to stay on the Trump.
It ain't no point because you're not.
It ain't no point because
you're not going to see anything. You see.
Why not? You're not showing me nothing. You're just telling me you hate him or whatever. You're not telling me anything he's done.
Slide me my phone if you can.
Why I gotta slide you the phone to tell me?
I gotta text my daughter real quick.
Oh.
Where's your phone?
Oh.
Right on the ground.
But yeah.
Good looking.
I'll give you the floor. Just convince me something's wrong with Trump.
Convince you something's wrong with Trump.
And don't say that bullshit, pussy grabbing, or Mexicans or Mexico's bringing over fucking rapists and murderers. Give me something, man. Tell me.
He has nothing.
I know he has nothing.
It's not.
He turned on the TV. Look, he turned on the TV like everybody else did, and it said, "Fuck Donald Trump." You're like, you know what? Yeah, fuck Donald Trump because the news says it, because this rapper said it, because this actress said it, because this guy said it. Yeah, fuck Trump. But he didn't do his own research or get his own understanding about.
Are you finished? Are you finished?
Yeah.
I don't even want to have this conversation because you're not going to see anything. Anything I tell you, you're not.
Ron, you haven't even tried. You don't even know.
I already explained.
What did you say
about what he said about the NFL players? What he called him?
I don't even want to hear that either.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying shit
because it's nothing. They were fucking piece of shit for doing that.
So next topic. You don't agree with me, so I don't even want to have this discussion. Wow. There's no point.
Because you got to bring something more logical.
Anything I say,
Ron. Okay, so you don't like him as a person, but do you like his policies? Do you like the things he's done in office?
Hold on.
Okay. Because let me say this, right? I'm not a fan of Trump as a person. Like, a lot of the things he does, I like because he's kind of savage with some of it, and I appreciate it because he's an asshole and I'm an asshole. But a lot of the shit he does, I don't like at all. Because to me, I'm like, you're the president of the United States, you need to be representing something. And not only that, he's a Republican president, right? I'm a Republican. Regardless of whether I supported him or not, because I initially did not vote for him in the primary. I voted for someone else. But I voted for him in the general. But when I tell people I'm a Republican, what do they think? Oh, you're a fucking racist Trump supporter. Immediately, right? When that's not farther from the truth. Like, if I was a racist Trump supporter, like, I'm in the wrong place right now. You know what I mean? I'm surrounded by the people I'm supposed to be hating, right? Yeah. So, that's the problem with me, with Trump. So, I've always been curious, though. I like his policies. So, I'm curious whenever Trump supporters, I hate Trump, he's racist. I'm like, okay, what policies has he done that you don't like? What has he put in place that's wrong? And I never hear anything back. That's always been the issue with me. Because if you give me a policy you don't like, I'm like, that's fair enough. I get why you don't like him.
And that's my issue. That's all I do when I hear people say
I don't like his character. Like I said,
I don't look at just like Anthony said.
Him as a person.
Him as a person, fuck that. But as far as his policies,
I already told you my views on that shit. I don't even give him credit for I believe all
the lizard
presidents
people.
Are full.
I forgot.
I believe all presidents are full of shit. I already told you that, but I just don't like that motherfucker's character. I don't.
Okay, I can take that. If you say, Charles, I don't like his character, he's an asshole, I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. He is an asshole. But when you start saying saying that extra he hasn't done shit and he's a horrible president.
When did I say that?
I'm just saying.
When do you hear me say that though? I don't say it.
You never said that Trump ain't doing nothing for us.
Dog, I said I don't believe that any of them have that type of power. I already gave you my views on that shit long ago.
So you don't ever vote for president then, no?
No, I fucking don't. I did one time. I told you one time. Hold on. One time and
how could let me see. Let me ask you this. If you're gonna complain about something but not have a solution or do anything about it, there's no room to complain. You can't complain.
Charles, that's dumb. What are you talking about?
It is not dumb.
You can't do something about everything solely by yourself. What are you talking about?
Why not? What do you mean?
So I have the power to pick who the next fucking president is or what changes
Jenny,
by myself.
if you don't like the color of your hair, are you going to leave it that color or are you going to change
this
it?
Motherfucker's retarded as fuck.
That's what I was
Are you going to fucking change it or are you going to leave it alone and say...
All she got to do is reach up here and change the shit. Like, come on, man. That's completely different.
Change still.
But the change starts with us. With all of us, actually. If you don't like something, I mean, it's fine. You have your views. You have the right... Ron, no, you have the right to not like Trump. Based on his character. You don't like him based on his character, based on who he is.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you have for Trump.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes, that's all I said. I don't like that motherfucker. Fuck that racist.
And I would agree.
Fuck
as far as this person, he's an asshole.
Fuck him, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, I know. Fuck him. They made music videos and shit about it.
They did, huh?
They're all trash.
They made a toilet brush.
That's how you know Trump's a beast, dude. That's how you gotta do the savage troll. Because everyone, bro, they be making extra shit, and Trump's just like, here, okay, cool. Guess he's getting reelected in 2 years.
And he will.
He doesn't care.
And the people don't understand is that his haters are getting him elected.
Yeah, no, they are.
Yeah,
not even the voters.
And it's so funny because it's like when you say, oh, yeah, you could hate me all you want, but guess what? You're making me known by putting shit more out there.
It's funny because every single time they make a fuck Trump video, right? Everyone who sees that video who likes that already is like, oh yeah, there you go. But people who are on the fence about it see that and they're like, that's distasteful. I'm gonna vote for Trump next election. All those fuck Trump things are actually making Trump helping Trump. If you want to get Trump out of office, right, this is how you do it, right? You do a positive campaign of what Trump should be doing better, and you find someone that can do it. I promise you'll run Trump out in 2020. But the negative way of doing it is not going to work.
At all.
He 100% will be reelected in 2020. He will be president again for 4 more years, and liberals will cry. And I've already explained to everyone on here how he's going to get reelected. It's a fact. He's going to get reelected.
Yeah.
It will take a fucking miracle, a.k.a. him being assassinated.
Yeah.
And then what's going to happen? Mike Pence is going to run. I'm cool with that. I like Pence. Pence is a beast.
If Bernie Sanders would have beat Hillary, I would have voted for Bernie.
Ugh. Bernie's trash.
I guess.
Bernie would have lost for sure.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, Bernie would have lost hard.
Because Bernie didn't talk so much about Trump. See, the problem with Hillary, she talks so much about him instead of what she's going to do.
The tactic of doing that, though, was she was talking about Trump like that because she was trying to make everyone assume she was already going to win. She's like, I don't need to argue with Bernie. I'm already going to win. Because the Democratic election was rigged.
Her bad.
If you voted for Bernie Sanders, it didn't matter. Your votes didn't matter.
Wait, what?
The Democratic election was rigged. 100%.
That's actual.
That's a fact.
They proved
yeah, that's
that
a fact. Yeah.
That's her.
Who proved that?
She's in trouble for that.
Yeah, so the DNC... Yeah. Well, I think I explained this last week.
Because didn't they have to do like a recount or something?
No, so I'm going to explain again just for the new viewers. The Democratic Party, which no longer has this as of this upcoming year, but the last election, they had these things called super delegates. So the people get put in a primary spot based off delegates, right? So like the delegate from LA would be like, okay, I'm going to give my delegation vote to Hillary Clinton because my people want Hillary and so on and so forth. The Democratic Party holds like 2,000 super delegates. So the DNC basically elects whoever they want. So if Bernie Sanders is ahead by 100 votes, they're like, yeah, we'll give all of our votes to Hillary Clinton to get her up. Or if Hillary's ahead by so much, they're like, yeah, we're going to give all of them to Hillary just to make sure she wins. Because Hillary is who they wanted to win. The Democratic Party was 100% rigged. 100%. That's the only thing you give to Republicans, even if you don't like them, is the Republican race was very competitive this year. Between Trump, Cruz, Rubio, John Kasich, Carson, the Ben Carson. It was very competitive. It wasn't rigged like the Democratic Party was. So I'm just putting it out there. If you vote for Bernie, your vote was wasted. 100% wasted.
Well, Beto's saying, what about his tariffs that are driving jobs back out of this country?
So they're actually not driving jobs back. It's actually inaccurate. If you look at the jobs report, it's actually gone up. The actual tariffs themselves are long overdue. Here's an issue. Canada, Japan, these other countries have been tariffing our products, right? Charging us to ship them, but we have not been charging them to come in. So what we did was we did that, and what happened? Japan, for instance, lowered their tariffs. They cut their tariffs. Like, you're right, we're overcharging you. China lowered their tariffs. There's a few other countries that are still trying to fight us on it, but they're not going to win. We're the U.S. We're the second biggest economy in the world. You're not going to beat us. So, I mean, if China bowed down to us and cut their tariffs, that's what's going to happen.
I'm still tripping about this rig thing. So,
what about it?
This is proven to be rigged.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all think this has been the only thing in politics that's been rigged?
So in terms of being rigged, what I'm saying is there's an actual system in place that everyone could see. Like, I already knew it was rigged. Every Republican knew before the election that this shit was rigged.
So if there's a system in place that everyone knows about, you don't believe there's a system in place that everybody don't know about that's rigging shit?
So I think that there is a lot of favoritism in politics, 100%. Like, I'm not denying that, right? But I think that having a system to rig that isn't, like, behind the scenes, it doesn't always work. And let me tell you why. You look at the Republican election, right? You think Republicans wanted Trump? Like the big Republican Party? They did not want Trump at all. They wanted Cruz, they wanted Rubio, or they wanted Kasich, right? But who won? Trump still won, regardless of who they wanted. So I think, yeah, there's systems in place to show favoritism, but it doesn't 100% guarantee it like the Democratic one did. And they got rid of the Democratic one now. So that shit's gone too. So, you know, there is that. If you're voting Democrat this year, at least you'll know your vote won't be wasted.
Won't be wasted.
Yeah, it won't be wasted this year because they took the super delegates off.
Everybody's votes is wasted.
So you've never voted, Ron?
What you say?
You've never voted?
Of course I voted before.
Oh, for Obama?
That was before I was really had the stance that I have now.
Oh.
I don't know. I think if you vote local, those votes matter more than anything else.
Of course.
City council,
Yeah.
city redistrictor, but most people don't even know who their city councilman is.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know who my city councilman is right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's a huge problem.
I think that's by choice. I mean, if I really did, I should care more, but it's like I don't.
Like go ahead.
either way, I feel it's just going to be the same shit. No matter what I do as far as that. Like, if I was complaining about what's going on, then I will vote. Like, I'm not really, nothing that's been passed or anything is really making me like, oh my God, we need to do something about this. Yeah, it's not affecting me. So I'm just like, whatever. But if it does affect me and I have a problem with it, that's when I need to get out and start voting and start doing my research and get somebody fucking better in office. And that's what I tell any of the Trump haters. I'm like, you got a problem, get out there. Pass out flyers. Fucking protest even. Like, just say, oh, we need to do this.
Yeah, but there has to be a solution.
Yeah, solution. Do something. Yeah. Don't sit down and make music videos and just say, fuck Donald Trump.
Let me give you an example of how what you're saying is applicable, right? Right now in Riverside County, the current sheriff, Stan Sniff, will not approve CCW licenses. I want a CCW license, right? I'm a veteran. I have a clean background. There's no reason why I should not be able to conceal carry a firearm if I fucking choose to, right? Stan Sniff will not approve them because he got paid off by an executive protection company to only give him CCWs. So I went out and I voted for Chad Bianco this past election. I shared all of his information all over my Facebook because I want him to win. Because if he wins, I'll be able to get my CCW, right? Mm-hmm. So that's something small that I'm using as an example, but it's an example that things that you do can, in fact, affect change. Mm-hmm. Especially if you have a problem with the issue. My problem is CCW. I found a solution. Now I'm voting for him to get him in so he can clear out the CCW list, right? So it's just an example of how you can vote in local elections to affect change. Yeah. 100%. It doesn't have to be the president. It can literally just be your local sheriff. Sheriff has a lot of power. People don't realize that. A lot of fucking power, especially in local law.
They really do.
Oh, we do realize it.
But it seems like Takashi69 needed some sheriff's officers to protect his ass from getting robbed and beat the fuck up.
Yeah. Who the fuck is this 9? Who are we talking about?
Takashi? You don't know Takashi?
Who?
Takashi?
The rainbow dude.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about some Chinese food or some shit.
Yeah, that's what
that shit sound like a bomb-ass Chinese
They took what?
It was not bomb.
Well, that's that dude's fault for fucking doing that shit. Yeah, he was carrying around $700K.
I thought it was in jewelry.
In jewelry?
For real?
Yeah, I think it was 700. I think it was 750K jewelry. Yeah, you're right.
Because you can't carry that. That's illegal.
No, but they did take like 30K in cash.
Yeah, that's like pretty close to.
So there's 2 stories right now. There's 2 stories out. Did you see both stories? So one story was that he parked in front of his house. They ran up on him, knocked him out, went in his house with his baby moms and his baby in there, took all his shit and left. The other story that's come out now is that they held him hostage and they forced his people to bring all that jewelry and shit to him to release him. So there's 2 stories right now and no one knows which one's true. But he did say this. He got pistol whipped, but you look at his head in that picture, he ain't bleeding or anything. He's just like swollen. Like really, yeah. But I'm like, man, you ain't hit with a solid metal object. He's going to split you. Yeah.
So how did Charles say he got the fuck beat out of him? You say he barely got scratched.
Well, I'm saying for that pistol whip. You know, he looked bad, but here's what I'm thinking. I think it's fake.
You think so?
I think it's fake. That man is a master of fucking keeping his name in the news. He's like a Kardashian rapper. Damn. Like, that motherfucker's so annoying. You hate him, but you cannot help to follow what happens. Like, you can't. So I think Takashi faked it. This is my theory, right? I think Takashi faked it. Everyone, look, we're talking about him right now on the show. Everyone's going to be talking about him. Breakfast Club, all those things are going to be talking about him. And what's going to happen? He's going to wake up and say some stupid shit that no one can understand. And then his single dropped. His single dropped an hour ago. His new single with Nicki Minaj.
Wow.
So, just saying, you know.
He's just saying.
Just keeping him in there, you know.
I mean, has the rap game gone? Has it come to that? The rap game just does anything for sales?
Well, I don't think it's a rap game. I just think it's the manipulation of social media, bro.
Social media wants drama.
Everybody always trying to blame everything on social media.
Why not?
It is.
It's like blaming everything on guns.
So social media? No.
Yes. No. It's the people that's using social media. Like, stop playing, man.
Everyone uses social media, bro.
Is the issue.
No, it's not, man.
Why isn't it?
Social media is not as bad as people always say.
I'm not saying social media is bad. I'm saying he's using social media to get bigger and to advertise.
You're supposed to, though.
Right. He's doing it the smart way. I'm not disputing that.
Rigging getting your ass whooped for.
But he didn't get his ass whooped. Is my point.
He's getting more.
He faked it. Propaganda. Yeah. and everyone's focusing on him.
Go through all. Okay.
Think about it. Takashi hasn't been on the headlines for a while. He was in the headlines like what 2-3 days ago because he went to jail, right? He was at Rikers Island or whatever. And now what happens in the headlines again that he got robbed, right? He's literally in the news every 4 or 5 days.
Beat up.
So what? Nobody saying that when Kim Kardashian was doing it, her fake ass.
I just compared him to her.
I was talking about.
I literally just did, yeah.
I was literally looking down. Not
you're not listening.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying he's like the Kim Kardashian of the rap world.
So he's a Kim Kardashian.
He is, because that's the problem with Kardashians. They're all sluts, right? But they figured out how to use their sluttiness with social media to grow. And now what? Kylie's about to be a billionaire?
It's actually incorrect. It was because of Ray J they grew.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Being a slut.
Yeah, but they took that little tiny moment and exploded with it. And they grew it.
So much.
Ray J is the sole reason.
No, I agree. Don't get me wrong.
Ray J put her on the map.
But I think Ray J set the seed, and Chris, the mom, she watered that shit, and she grew that slut plant all the way up to the sky.
Damn.
You know what's funny is I remember when I was
helped a lot.
I was living with my grandparents, and I saw like they were watching Keep Up with the Kardashians, like a preview, and it showed Kendall and Kylie on the stripper pole when they were like 14.
Wow.
And I'm like, yep, that's where they'll be in 5 years. And what happened? There they are, being skanks. But it worked out for them.
They're probably skanks at it.
Let me tell you now, if I was a female, I'd be a skank. Because if I'm worth $900 billion,
I can't fuck with this nigga.
$900 million,
whatever.
You say what you want. I'm worth money.
I'll be out there tricking.
Or what? You want to go to Greece today? You want to go to Mexico tomorrow? No problem. You know?
I'll be an escort all day. Where you want to go? Where you want to go, Poppy?
You niggas.
I'm in there.
You niggas.
Here we go. Ron's all uncomfortable again.
What? If you're shit.
If you're a woman.
If you're a woman, man,
ain't no if. I'm not a goddamn woman, so I ain't even going there, nigga.
Stop it. I would be tricking all these fucking.
I'd be going to Greece. I'd be going to Japan.
Gay.
I'd be going to Hawaii.
No
gay.
Yeah, I ain't paying no bills at all. I'm gonna have 2 big houses from 2 different dudes.
Undercover gay.
Yep. And then I'm gonna leave them, just like they do now. And I'm gonna win because divorce court is biased towards women.
I can't even have that.
So I'm gonna win there too.
I don't know.
I got that shit planned.
Did you guys see what I posted on my Facebook about Basketball Wives and Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, you have.
No, what you say? I didn't see it.
I said it's literally their shows. You know, it's just a show of women just arguing over dudes who don't give a fuck about them. That's what they do. They make them argue over dudes who don't care. What's that guy's name, babe? I said he's the GOAT. The player. The one that was on the one playing like...
Peter Guns?
Young Bird was on there shitting on them bitches.
Bro.
That girl woke up a total different person after he fucked. That shit was funny as fuck. And I'm just like... And the girl was so confused. She's like... It's been how many years? She's like 7 years, and you're still not ready? Bitch, you've been doing it for 7 years, and you still don't get it? How's that his fault?
This man is 5'5". Young Berg is 5'5".
Get him, bitches.
5'5"
Young Bird.
Right?
You know who Young Bird is?
No, I don't know. You know.
Yes, you do. If you heard his song, you'll know who he is.
You know who that is?
Oh, okay.
You're like Tiger to me.
Yeah.
Oh, don't even get me started on Tiger.
First of all, Tiger's broke.
Hey, Soulja Boy was on that show too. Same shit.
Bro, it's less about them fighting over the men. After a while, they be in competition with each other. Like all the bitches, they want to get their surgeries and want to get popping so they can stun on each other. Like it's less about the niggas on there now. Like it's really about them in competition with each other.
They all change throughout each season.
Yeah.
One nose gets bigger. One nose is missing next time. One fucking tit's bigger than the other one.
Nah, but look at what out on Atlanta Housewives. When I first started watching that shit, like Nene was a bum bitch. Nene Leakes, the ugly.
It's funny how they changed. Huh?
In 6 years, she the popping one. She the one. She worked 100 mil. She like got all type of shit going. I'm like, and now she shitting on everybody else. Everybody was shitting on her at first. She got her little nose fixed supposedly. And,
it's funny because Jen watches all those housewife shows.
Man. Yeah, I know.
You know what? It's so funny though because you have like Orange County, Atlanta, like all these wives that try to like compete.
Yeah.
And then she put on the Beverly Hills episode or show, and you're like, damn, these bitches are way up here. These are like the 1% of the world of is Beverly Hills. It's insane.
They be up.
Like that one girl has made so much money. Like they become multi-billionaires.
The white bitches are fucking.
She has like her own show. What's her name, babe? No. The British one. Yeah, Vanderpump. She has her own show now as well on top of the Housewives show.
Hopping.
And she's just making mad money. Yeah. But it's funny because you said it because I know, like, Nene, I heard she was, like, super ratchet, like, season 1.
She was.
And now she's, like,
Nene,
a whole different person.
She didn't have no bread. She was ugly as fuck. Her outfits was whack. She dressed weak. Like, you know, my ex, she used to always shit on her. Like, look at that ugly ass bitch. She weak. Like, but then, like, over the years, like, she would just constantly upgrade. Like, look at Nene. Like, she's shitting on all these bitches now. Like, it was funny. It was funny.
Money will change you.
Yeah.
You've actually seen how money changes people on that show, though.
It really does.
Because Jen's been watching that show and how they've gotten richer, and it's changed.
They start thinking the shit
What's
after
up
a while.
with, was it K. Michelle? Getting lighter and lighter. Each fucking season.
Nigga, she done had a midlife crisis. She done took all her cakes out. You know what I'm saying? Went back. You didn't hear about that? She had that big ass booty. That shit gone.
She took it out?
She got an infection.
Why you sound so sad?
She took it out. Ass is gone. She has no more. I mean,
cry?
It's a cool little, but
damn,
ass is gone, man. It looked nasty anyway. She needed to take that shit out.
It looks nasty.
He's gone?
That her thighs didn't match it. No. She had little ass thighs with this big
Well,
fat
they never
booty.
showed her legs. They just showed her in jeans and shit.
Her legs did not match that shit. And she was knock-knee. That shit did not fucking work. She needed to take that shit all the way the fuck out. Yeah. Thank you, K. Michelle, for taking that bullshit out.
Hey, you guys see, what's her name?
I'm trying to get it in.
What's Ray J's sister?
Catch me next year.
Brandy. Brandy's like fucking thick as fuck now.
Brandy is a schnicker right now.
Brandy's thick as fuck.
Hey,
wait.
Moesha Brandy.
Time out. Hey, what'd you just say? You say Ray J's sister?
Yeah.
You remember when it was Brandy's brother?
Yeah. Never. It's never.
No, it used to be Brandy's brother.
And
he
dicked down Kim, and it changed everything.
No. Ron, you didn't watch the show? Yeah. You didn't watch Brandy?
Moesha?
Brandy used to have her own show.
Brandy, after the accident,
the actual show.
What show? She was done.
When showing her life and shit.
Brandy
show?
Remember she got the gold car and everything in her show? This is like in I want to say the late 90s, early 2000s when she had her show.
You talking about her TV show, Moesha?
A TV show.
Yeah,
it's not Moesha. That's
no, she had a show called Brandy.
Yeah, Brandy's show called Brandy's Life.
Yeah, she had a show called Brandy.
And that's when Ray J was.
Because I didn't have cable. Okay,
it was. That's when it was Brandy's brother. He was just her brother.
Yeah,
2 through 13. That's all I had.
After her accident,
actually,
I went through that struggle. 13 was the news channel. I went through that struggle.
After that accident,
and the Dodgers were even on that channel.
Right.
That was crazy.
What? Man, Ray J was responsible for all that shit. You know?
Bro, no, he was not.
Ray J only met Kim because of Brandy.
No.
True fact. Yes. They were friends. Yes, you did.
Bro, Brandy was the big dog. Right. Yes.
Ray J introduced Brandy to Kobe back in '96 when they went to the prom.
What does that have to do with Kim Kardashian?
Ray J, he was already
Kardashian.
What I'm saying is he was already in the industry.
He take it to another subject.
He was already in the industry.
Time.
He was already in the industry. He was already in the industry.
He may have been in the industry, but at that time, Brandy was the industry.
Nah,
Brandy was everywhere. I remember my whole childhood. I was like, "Fuck, who the fuck's this bitch, Brandy? This bitch is everywhere."
Brandy.
And then what happened? As I grew up, and all of a sudden, Ray J came up
and overtook
dick down Kim, and now it's yeah.
Oh
wait, what's Ray J's sister's name? Oh, it's Brandy.
That's how it should be.
That's not how it used to be though.
Ray J's little sister, Brandy. Yep.
Telling you that shit was changed.
No, but she after that accident, that really affected her.
She would have been better off. Yeah. She would have been better off if she just died in that accident like Aaliyah did.
She killed that.
No, she killed somebody. Yeah, she killed somebody.
Because her career went down the drain.
Yeah. It shouldn't have, bro. She's a great singer and she's a great actress. I don't know if y'all watch
debatable.
Y'all watch what? What's debatable?
Her singing.
Stop. Okay, that's.
Hey, on some real shit though. So this is how sad shit is for Brandy.
The game,
bro. Brandy not too long ago booked a show. I remember reading this on World Star Hip Hop. And it didn't sell out, and only like 80 people went to her concert. She canceled the concert.
Wow. I would have still performed.
I would have killed myself right there on stage.
This nigga
I'm just saying, that's terrible.
Why would I would have performed?
80 people.
I still would have performed.
You watch that show, The Game?
Yeah.
Anybody watch that?
I used to.
She did great on that show.
Bro, are we going to talk about her vocals or are we talking about
both? Wait, you really think she can't sing? What the fuck is
not as much as you said she could?
What's that one song she was big for in the late 90s?
It's
about fighting over a man.
It's he's yours, he's mine.
What's it called?
That was probably her.
The Boy's Mine with Monica. Yeah,
I'm taking Monica over.
That was
Brandy
probably her
worst
song.
I'm taking Monica over Brandy.
Monica's dope, but you can't sit up here and say Brandy
better
can't
than Brandy.
sing.
She's better than Brandy.
That's debatable. That's cool. That's your opinion. But you gonna say Brandy can't sing like
Brandy? I didn't say she couldn't. She's just not that good.
Dog.
I'm taking Keisha Cole over Brandy.
Okay, now you smoking dope.
Keisha.
How am I smoking dope?
Keisha does not have a singing voice.
Oh, wow.
Take her and
so she just became a millionaire for no reason.
When you
okay.
Are you really gonna say it? See, you be saying
And
the
she knows
dumbest
how to
shit
dress.
ever.
I love
Just because you're a millionaire, mean you
Where's
got
Keisha Cole and where's Brandy right now?
Why is Soulja Boy a millionaire? He don't have no fucking talent. Come on, man.
He's a producer.
See,
that's one. We're talking.
I can't have this argument with dumb motherfuckers, man.
Why he getting mad over Brandy? Who ain't shit?
Yeah, you get mad defensive over Brandy, bro.
Damn.
That's his girl.
Hey, don't be talking about my bitch like that.
You talking about my bitch? That's my bitch.
That bitch got mad vocals.
That bitch.
Right?
That's my bitch.
To say Keisha Cole's
that girl is mine.
Vocally,
she is.
Vocally is not compared to Brandy. Vocally, no.
She's better.
Keisha,
no. Vocally,
she's better.
There's no comparison.
She's better.
No,
she's better.
No,
she's better.
When you your vocals when you perform,
I'm taking Rihanna over Brandy.
There's some people who belong in the generation.
Rihanna's over Brandy,
and Brandy belongs in that generation where she started.
Brandy belongs.
She cannot come back
in the trash.
I can't believe I'm hearing this shit. I cannot believe this. This is just...
What's her best song? What's that song?
You can't measure vocal talent by success. That doesn't
when she
always
was floating on the
equate.
globe or some shit.
Vocal talent. We're not talking about success. You're going by record sales to judge somebody's vocals. That's stupid as fuck. You can't say somebody can't sing because their record
like
sales.
Like I said,
that's
two
arguments.
Keisha Cole over Brandy
because of success. We're talking about vocal talent, motherfucker. Vocal talent. Who got the better voice?
I think Lady Gaga is better than both of them. So
I don't listen to Lady Gaga. So
you don't have to, bro. I'm saying her vocal talent is far superior.
I've never heard it. I can't even argue with that.
Her vocals are insane.
Very insane.
You see how I just completely wrote that? All right, let's move on. I'm done with this fucking Brandy, Monica, Keisha Cole shit. No one care. They're all old now. No one cares. Who's Keisha Cole? Like, she ain't even relevant anymore.
Hey, don't do that.
When was the last time she was on a song?
I'm gonna get mad like Ron right now.
When was the last time she was on a song?
You better leave my
When was the last time she was on a song? Brandy is still wearing that trash latex tube top that was yellow from their fucking music video. Monica's still in the upside down house when it's flipping and shit. No one cares. You know what I mean? Move on. They all suck.
Rihanna's the GOAT.
Rihanna, see.
Here we go again.
You're a real troll. Like, I gotta start remembering you're just a troll.
What are you talking about?
Rihanna's the GOAT?
Why not?
What the fuck? The GOAT at what? Sucking dick?
You said who?
See?
Who?
That's true. I back that.
What'd he say?
Jennifer Hudson. Way better vocals.
Jennifer Hudson's better at fucking selling her kids' souls and losing weight than everybody else. That's about it. Ron, do you agree?
What?
You agree?
Jennifer Hudson is one of the best. She has one of the best voices in the game.
But is she the best? Better than him?
No, she's better than them, yeah.
Is she better than Brandy?
I don't know. It's debatable.
Bro, Brandy is
If it's debatable, you bias. Let's move on.
No, I'm not. No,
what?
Nigga.
All right, what's next?
I'm going to tell you.
What's
I'm going to tell you.
next?
My cousin is a musician. He's worked with all these artists personally, all of them. And I didn't even believe this myself. He told me the person that has the best vocals, he's been in the studio with Beyonce, Brandy, everybody. He said Brandy's voice is better than everybody's.
Oh, now you're disrespectful. Now she's better than Beyonce's. I'm done.
I didn't say I agree with that. It's debatable, but Brandy has a wonderful voice.
All right,
It's super debatable.
What?
Brandy's trash. Sorry.
Oh, I thought you said
you guys don't know.
I know you said
you guys don't know
Beyonce.
vocal talent. That's why
He said that Brandy's voice is better than.
We're not talking about her songs or the way she writes songs or her record sales. We're talking about voice.
She may have she has a good voice, but it ain't better than Beyonce.
That's all we're talking about.
Ain't better than Jennifer Hudson.
That's
all we're talking about. Voice.
I don't even think it's better than Monica at this point.
We're not going to be disrespectful to.
I think Cardi B is better than fucking Brandy at this point.
Okay, we can't have it. We can't have this conversation. Well, somebody that know about music, voices and shit, please tune in and tell these motherfuckers that they crazy as fuck.
Right. So Brandy's better than Beyonce.
Vocally, it's debatable. Vocally.
How is it
not her career, not who has more money, not who sold more, but vocally.
Brandy's not hitting no notes that fucking Beyonce can hit.
That's why Brandy's never done any national anthems and shit.
Exactly.
So we measuring this shit by national anthem.
You can't do that.
National anthem.
If you haven't done a national anthem, you can't sing.
If you're not reputable enough to do a national anthem,
are watching.
I don't know.
I seen Genuine do a national anthem, and that motherfucker.
And she got destroyed for that shit.
Did you say he could?
Fergie fucked that shit up. Fergie was terrible, bro.
I'm not even gonna say it's debatable. She fucked.
No, that was terrible.
And I love Fergie.
Yeah,
I do. But
the problem is Fergie can sing. And she was trying to do this weird version. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing?
They were literally dying.
They were laughing. Golden State was laughing at her.
Yep.
Oh, man. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Brandy sucks.
Brandy doesn't suck, but she's not that good.
She ain't Jennifer Hudson good.
I can't debate music with people that don't know music.
Why? Because this is my thing. People say people don't know shit when they don't agree with them. I don't understand.
Nigga, it's fact. Keisha Cole don't have, but listen to her outside the studio. Listen to her live performance. She don't sound the same on the track. She
Keisha
sounds
Cole's a
fucking
beast.
horrible.
Don't ever disrespect.
Neither does Ashanti, but everyone loves
Don't
it.
bring that hairy bitch up.
Ashanti can't sing.
Fucking hairy ass bitch. Don't bring that bitch up. Fucking sideburn.
But everyone's like, Ashanti.
Wait.
I was there at the Salsa Festival.
Why Ron getting offended when I'm making fun of all these black women?
You said, hey, what does her being hairy got to do with her voice?
See, look at this guy, man.
She can't sing, though. I'm just saying, though. But what the fuck?
Why Ron
being... going to talk about her being hairy when you talking about her voice? Hairy ass bitch. Nigga, we talking about her voice. Nigga, she ain't got no hair in her mouth, nigga.
Well, she probably do because she can't sing. It's all in her throat and shit. It's gone that far and shit.
You want to talk about record sales? She was on top for a minute.
I wasn't talking about record sales, though.
That's what you talk about with everything.
Now he's just putting stuff in my mouth. See?
All right.
I didn't
Put
say
stuff
that.
in your mouth? Oh,
no,
man.
I didn't.
Oh, you gay, Ron.
Ron,
you gay.
Don't say it on camera, my nigga. That was a little suspect. Now he's putting stuff in my mouth.
Nobody said that shit like that.
Did he just say that?
No, don't try to bring Jenny in it. He
said
now
like
what are they putting in your mouth, Ron?
You see his little hand? He said, now he's putting stuff in my mouth.
I didn't do it like that. We gonna wind the tape back.
Guys, Brandy is tearing us apart.
Yeah.
God.
Thank you, Ray J. Appreciate it.
Ray J really put something in someone's mouth to make them famous.
Dude, Ray J's a failure.
That was the weakest porn ever.
Ray J made a porn and let his chick take off with all the money. And now Ray J's still trying to catch up.
That guy's stupid.
He still releases diss tracks towards Kim.
Whoa.
Kim's like, who's Ray J?
Ray J got 7 Rolls Royces. All his pops paid off. All his cars paid off. You seen that interview? Heard that shit?
I want to.
The Breakfast Club. Anybody else heard that shit?
I didn't hear it. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
The day after he got into it with Fabulous, Ray J called in. He was still like turned up off of Molly or some shit.
Come on.
He called in flipping out on the Breakfast Club. Talking about Fabulous. I got 7 Rolls Royces. All my house paid off. All my cars paid off. Nigga, whoa. It was funny as fuck. He was high as fuck. Oh my god.
I gotta look at that shit.
Oh, that shit was
nuts. Ray J's that dude. I can chill with that dude. That dude will have me rolling.
Oh,
Ray J made $500,000 in 2013 and 2014.
What?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
How does he have all those Royce?
So his net worth is upper millions.
That's it.
But we have to look more into it. I just pulled
it?
up the very
top.
Are
those
those
Rolls Royces rented or what's going on?
Those stats aren't real, man.
Are you sure?
So look, I'm not.
Fact, Ron. Fact.
Just to be fair, Ron, you can't go off what Ray J says.
Because
people be saying shit stupid when they mad.
They're gonna pump themselves up.
Let me tell you who the richest rappers are that are
like to hide their assets. You can't
the motherfucker Jay-Z sorry ass is rich. Eminem's great ass is rich.
He's hiding his assets clearly, man.
How do you can't do that?
Let me tell you right now. You know what? Hold on.
You can't hide assets.
Ray J was on a VH1 show at the same time as Flavor Flav and that dude from Poison.
Exactly.
He's in the same category as them. And you're gonna tell me that he has mad money?
I got something for that too.
Are you serious? He's in the same category as Flavor Flav.
Hey, Ron. Here's an example.
Ron.
Flavor Flav. Ron. Fuck Kim K though.
No, Ron.
Oh my God.
Kanye West didn't want to be on the Living with the Kardashian shows. They couldn't afford him. He's like, I'm not going to be on the show if you don't pay me this. Or he didn't want to be on it, period, involved. See, real people that got the real money don't do the reality TV shows. They don't do that. The ones who need money or are trying to get money, they're on that shit. That's why it's the same goddamn cast on fucking Love and Hip Hop and shit. Them niggas is broke. They pay them. They negotiate contracts every season. They renegotiate. Like, oh, you got to pay me this. You got to pay me that. That's their funding. Like, these top-notch rappers are not going to do that shit. It's a waste of their time.
He's worth $6 million.
Bro.
I just pulled it up right now.
That's not even.
Add a couple zeros on that.
Ron. Stop.
Yeah, with
just fucking stop,
decimal.
bro. He is not worth $600 million. You got me fucked up.
You got him fucked up.
Ron.
What?
$600 million. Let me tell you something. If he's hiding that much assets, the IRS is going to shit on him.
They are.
They're going to.
Ron, why is that just because you like someone, you can't just admit that you're wrong?
Yeah. He said add a couple zeros.
50 cents worth $20 million.
Yeah, and 50 for sure got money.
Yeah.
And 50,
are you serious?
He lost a lot of money.
Let's see what Drake's worth.
250.
120 million.
That's it? God damn.
They're hiding their assets.
Jay-Z's worth $930 million.
Now, if you're talking about Jay-Z, yeah.
Jay-Z is worth $930 million.
Yeah, Jay-Z, of course.
Fuck Jay-Z.
I agree.
Jay-Z is worth $930 million. 930. Hey, Eminem, almost $200 million.
That's it, M? That's it?
2 zeros.
I thought it was more.
Damn, M?
Kanye is only worth $160.
Fuck him, too.
Oh, Lil Pump.
Who?
Lil Pump has $4 million. Lil Pump's catching up to Ray J, bro.
Nah,
they gonna let Lil Pump catch up.
That's disrespectful.
Watch this. Hey, do you think 6ix9ine is worth more or less than Ray J?
Oh, shit.
Damn, probably more. Fuck.
He's worth less. $2 million less. $4 million.
Bum? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a bum.
Wow. So if he really lost $700K in jewelry and he's only worth $4 million,
Soulja Boy's worth $30 million.
yeah, it's more actually. Remember, he's still negotiating that $1 billion contract. He's negotiating that shit right now.
He ain't no goddamn.
Seriously.
He made $7 million in 1 year.
From who?
I actually saw that.
Nigga, I will believe that shit when I see it.
No, seriously.
I
He was about to be the richest rapper.
When I see it happen. Let me see it happen.
He was on Breakfast Club talking about that.
So did he get it?
Actually, it was $400 million or something like that.
It was something insane.
No.
Did he sign it?
No, he can't. They're still negotiating.
They ain't giving him that shit.
Kurt Cobain's. Remember that one song he made? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How much is he worth?
Kurt Cobain's?
He's worth the same amount as Ray J. He's worth $6 million.
Hey, let's Google our net worths. Everybody.
That source isn't a good source. Whatever you're looking at, it's not a good source.
Oh, my God. What's a good source, Ross?
What's up?
What's a good source?
Fact, but it's not a good
Some
source.
people, their shit is hidden from the public. Like,
Ron.
Because they're hiding their assets.
They're hiding their assets.
Ron.
He's hiding his assets.
He's hiding $20 million of assets?
He wants to look like a broke nigga.
Ron, do you know that?
Well, he's doing a good job.
Ron, you know that's illegal, right? You can't. You got to report all that shit.
What's that? Everybody do illegal shit. What you talking about?
But
There we go.
you know, like the IRS gets hard-ons for people who hide that much money.
You do too.
How much is 21 Savage worth?
Probably a lot.
Even they were on that.
He's worth
50 cent for 50 cent
Yeah.
for putting in
He's
that.
worth a
He's
lot.
worth $8 million for being 21 non-stop on the songs.
Bum.
Jeez.
Oh, motherfuckers be listening to that shit. God damn.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Jay-Z is 900 million.
How much is Kim worth?
Probably like 200 mil.
I want to see how far behind Ray J is.
A couple
A
hundred.
lot. Oh, 350 mil.
350 mil.
See, that's bullshit. How the fuck is she worth all that when he made the guy?
Her vagina.
You didn't even see it in the fucking tape. You got to see five seconds.
First off, I saw the original one when it first came out, and yes, you do.
You see it for 5 seconds, and that's it.
You just said you don't see it, but you see it for 5 seconds.
So how is that the
You
most
guys are
important
It
part?
takes 5 seconds for people to nut sometimes. So you're saying he didn't get no pussy because he fucking
I
nutted
didn't
in 5
say
seconds?
that. I said what was shown on the tape. So how is the tape so popular? We don't even fucking show enough of her on the shit. All you see is this big fucking black ass head and shit. We want to see that motherfucker. We want to see her.
Is that really possible for a man to really nut that fast? That's some. I don't believe that shit.
Come on, man. Like you ain't never took 5 seconds. Knock it off.
5 seconds.
Rob Kardashian is worth
You
more
never
than
had
Ray
5
J.
seconder?
Rob Kardashian is worth more than Ray J.
As he should be. He benefited off the family.
First off, he was living at Kim Kardashian's house. How's he got money?
He has a sock line, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Between the sock line and his show with Black China, he made money.
5 seconds.
So real quick, this is all the money that Ray J gave to the Kardashian family. Kylie Jenner, $900 million.
Oh, my God.
Kim Kardashian, $350 million. Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, $100 million. Kris Jenner, $60 million. Khloe, $40 million. About to be more when she divorces Tristan. 35 from Courtney. Kendall at 18 and Rob at 10. You're pushing like low 2 billions.
So is Ray J not the GOAT? Look, he changed the whole family.
He ain't the GOAT because he didn't do shit for himself.
He changed the whole family. And
He
he got his. It's just hidden.
Now, you know who's the GOAT? No, the GOAT is Kris, the mom. She's the GOAT.
Yeah, she's the
Because
GOAT.
without her, they'd not be famous right
She
now.
kind of does look like a goat.
Chris, man, you better get off of
That
Chris.
Mediterranean.
No,
on it.
seriously.
Oh, here we go.
Ron protecting
Here we
another
go.
female.
Even Kylie said it.
get
If
off
it
of
wasn't
Chris.
for her mom.
Ron's Captain Save-A-Ho today.
Oh, no, I know you're nasty. Yeah, come on, man. Back
Ron.
in the day, you would stab Chris. Stop lying.
Back in the day, of
Yeah,
course. Back in
exactly.
her day.
No, back in the day.
When
like,
she didn't look like a goat, yeah. When she ain't old and shit.
Stop playing, man.
Ron crazy, man.
Ray J's broke. Randy sucks. I got this.
See, it's that bullshit.
Who
That's
sucks?
the summary of the whole day.
That's that bullshit right there.
Who sucks?
Brandy.
See, he's still on that disrespectful tip.
I guess.
The disrespect, man.
Ray J, $6 million. We're seeing calling him broke. We're like, oh, I wish I had $20.
He's had $20.
So disrespectful.
I'm like, fuck, I wish someone would pay for my lunch today. That's exactly where I'm at.
Yeah.
So disrespectful.
Who's the best singer? Jenny.
Period, ever?
Jenny. Who's the best?
Best singer?
Don't say J-Lo, because I will fucking...
That's not
That was some racist ass shit. What you mean don't say J-Lo?
Oh, that's
Why
my
the fuck you gonna
girl.
automatically seem she ain't J-Lo?
Ron, don't attack me, Ron.
You see that shit?
Don't
He gonna
attack
put
me.
J-Lo on you because you
Fucking guy
Mexican.
dog got me in the middle. What the
Here we
fuck?
go. Ron
don't-
defending his female.
Oh, yeah. That's female number 6 now. Hey,
Uncle
don't
Tom.
I
don't
like
say
J-Lo.
Selena either.
No,
If you say
no,
Selena,
no, I'm not gonna
it's
say
a wrap,
Selena,
bro.
But
That's that
I
Trump
like
shit.
J-Lo.
You like
I
J-Lo?
like J-Lo.
So she's a good singer?
She is.
Oh, my
You think she's the
God.
best singer?
Not the best.
Who's
Fuck
the best?
no.
Who's the best singer, period?
Ugh.
That's how we're getting the show.
Let me see.
Fuck that. J-Lo
Ron.
is trash.
Ron, while she's thinking, who's the best singer?
The best singer all time?
Ever,
All,
yeah.
all genres?
Yeah, sure. Female.
Beyonce.
Wait,
Oh, yeah, stop. Nope. He said Beyonce.
fucking
Respect it.
said that Beyonce is not as...
I know.
I did not say. I said it's debatable.
Stop. Go
Debatable.
ahead.
Debatable.
So wait. So by that logic, then Brandy would be debatably the greatest singer ever.
Yes. Vocally. Not artist or performer or music. Vocally. Vocals. Just vocal talent. That's it. Just pure vocal talent.
Of this time or any time?
We said...
Of all time?
Of all time.
For me, it would be Billie Holiday.
Who the fuck is that?
She took it all the way back.
Bro,
Holiday.
you dinosaurs need to relax. Fucking shit.
I'm not gonna help your case, Charles, because
Charles,
My-
you under 30 years old.
my pick for best is Sade.
Oh,
Best
yeah.
all-time
Ooh,
singer.
Smooth operator.
Yep.
Sade.
That's my vote.
All
Best
right.
all time.
Have you heard her new
All right.
song? Her
Yes.
new song
Can
I
is
say
out. Oh my
mine
God,
now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll say yours for you.
What
Britney
is-
Spears, huh? So bitch ass.
Actually,
What kind of laugh was that, though?
yeah. Actually. Nah, mine's not Britney Spears.
Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
One of them white girls, huh?
No.
No,
It
she
is.
actually
Is
got a
it?
good
Yeah,
voice.
she got
Christina is-
vocals.
She up there. No, she
That
got
girl
vocals.
shitting on black like
She
she'll get
got
out there like
vocals.
fuck you
She
bitches.
got
Watch
vocals.
this.
She got
Yeah.
vocals.
But she's a cappella.
She got
See,
vocals.
this
She
is
does,
talent.
yeah.
If you can go a cappella, you're the shit.
She got vocals.
Because you ain't got shit but your voice to entertain people.
It's funny because when she was first starting, she tried to out-slut Britney Spears, which was impossible. All she had to do was out-sing her. That's it.
I'm taking that over Britney.
You know
And
what?
her
Back
good
in the
thi-
day, I was
it-
Christina over Britney.
No, for Christina
I
was
was.
Yeah,
You talking about wait,
her freaky
When
ass.
she- when
did
they
it for
first
me.
came
wait,
out,
you
I
talking
like-
about singing or smashing?
No. When they
Both.
first came out, when they were both like new to the scene, a lot of people like were all like, "Oh, Britney's the hottest," right?
They were
But there was
beefing.
a small crowd that was like, "No, we all like Christina more."
I was always Christina, bro.
Yeah, but it's not a big
Oh,
crowd though, because over. What I'm saying though is like Christina tried to out-slut her. She did, but Britney Spears was always like on the cutting edge of being a slut. But all she needed to do was out-sing her. That's it. That's all Christina had to do.
Britney Spears.
And Christina realized
I'm
that shit
smacking
until
Christina.
she talked about that suicide song. And you're like, oh, Christina's a way better singer than Britney.
Of
Yeah,
course.
by
Yeah.
far. That's not debatable.
Christina is a beast.
That's not debatable at all.
Man.
At all.
Aretha Franklin or Whitney Houston from Melissa. That's what she said. And for guys, it would be Michael Jackson or John Lennon.
For guys,
Well, for guys.
For guys, I'll go first. Ruben Stunner.
get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? That old sorry for 2004 ass fucking simp ass.
I'm sorry
Hell no. Get
for
that
2000.
donut
God
motherfucker
damn, that
outta
was so
here.
long ago.
Hell no.
Jamie's like,
Fat Albert ass motherfucker. Hell no.
That nigga said, I'm sorry
Boo boo.
for 2004.
Boo boo.
No, all honesty, the best singer, male singer, damn. I'll have to say, fuck. Anthony Hamilton?
Ever or this era?
The old president?
Anthony Hamilton dope, but ever? I don't know about that.
Really? That's your pick?
Damn. That's a
don't
strong
know.
pick.
I got two. Because I can't pick. So, in terms of, like, creativity and pure talent, I think Johnny Cash should be in there. Right? I love Johnny Cash, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of, like, you're like, damn, that shit's amazing, right? I would be like Seal. I think Seal has to be in there. Because Seal's singing is like actually I just saw this and talked about he was gonna be live with like an orchestra. I was like, dude, that shit's gonna be amazing. So I would put Seal in there too.
So what are we talking about though? Are we talking about overall as an artist or just vocal talent?
I think I would say like probably as a vocal talent. I just think with Johnny Cash, like the way that he did things, it was so unique. Even with his vocal talent, it still cannot be replicated. That's why I picked him and Seal.
Jenny.
Yeah,
Oh, what?
I don't know.
Come on, dinosaur. Name some.
But I can definitely.
She gonna say Elvis.
She gonna say what's his name?
I went to see the Johnny Cash show.
Nah,
at
she
the
gonna
Fox
say
Theater in
Elvis.
Riverside. Oh
She
my
like
gosh,
Elvis.
She's like it's Vicente Fernandez with no doubt at all.
Vicente. Anything for Vicente.
Anything for Vicente.
No, I don't know. Honestly,
You don't know.
For male,
You gotta pick. You're on the spot.
Women know who their favorite singer is.
Chris Brown.
Oh hell no.
He
What?
can sing to me
no.
and then beat me after.
No.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. No, just kidding.
What the fuck?
All right, the show's over.
The truth came out.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Take notes, Ron.
No, I don't know.
damn.
Honestly, I don't know.
You don't know.
For male, no.
You don't know for male.
You gotta pick one. No, you gotta pick one.
Okay, well, skip me. I'll be last.
Skip you, my
Rod.
ass.
I'll be last. Go
Right,
ahead,
male
Ron.
singer.
Easy E.
Okay, easy. We're gonna take Ray J out of this. We're just gonna leave.
Bro.
He's obviously untouchable.
Ray J-
Don't touch your boy. Go ahead.
Let's go. All right. Damn. I'll say it's either between a young Michael before he started getting accused of touching booty holes, and it's three: young Michael, Stevie, and Brian McKnight. Vocal talent.
Brian
That's good.
Vocal
McKnight.
talent.
That's good.
His voice is amazing vocally.
Hey, Melissa brought up Frank Sinatra. That was a good pick too. That's a good one. Yeah.
No.
I was debating Frank, but I went Johnny because I like Johnny's music a little better.
Wait. I gotta throw your boy in there too.
Who?
JT.
Justin?
Timberlake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I approve of that.
JT. Vocally, that motherfucker.
What about Usher? You guys are being disrespectful.
No, get that bum.
Don't
out
do
of here,
that.
man.
Don't do
Get
that.
that bum out of
Ron,
here.
stop right now.
Usher.
Bum.
Ron, stop.
Bum.
Don't fucking piss me off.
Stop.
On the way
Stop.
over here.
Yeah,
Don't fucking
We've already debated Usher, Chris Brown. It's
Damn.
over. We're not gonna fight.
Are you-
Usher's
Okay, well,
now I'm changing my
now
shit to Usher.
I'm gonna go to Spanish because there is a guy.
Bro, nobody wanna
but
hear that
it's
shit, bro.
I can
Nobody
play a
care.
song, Romeo
Big
Santo.
surprise, big surprise.
Romeo Santo, he has a.
Wait a minute. Who?
Oh.
Santos?
Look at it. She just
Romeo-
farted right now. She got so
Romeo
excited.
Santos.
Romeo Santos?
She said, "All
He
right,
sings
Yeah.
bachata.
Is he good?
Or Chata?
that's something fucking illegal."
Shut the hell up.
He sings for
I don't know
Chata.
what you said.
He's really good. Really
At
good.
jumping the border, probably like.
Hey.
No, vocally.
Jen said it was good.
You
Jenny
mentioned-
says he's good.
Because he can sing without and
No
he
beat?
plays the guitar
acapella.
and he can sing. He has a voice.
Hell yeah.
He has
Who?
a
What y'all talking about over there?
We talking about you and how you got
Nah, fuck that.
offended
He
over
said
Usher.
Omarion, didn't he?
Mario.
Oh,
Mario?
He had vocals.
Hey, Mario's got vocals. Let me hate on Mario.
Hey, you saw how Charles got offended over Usher? Like,
Tell me the cornrow Mario. Seriously, the nigga that fucking what's that song? What's that? Is it that one?
Yeah.
What's how that song go?
which one?
Mario.
Are you serious? You're questioning this?
Mario.
How about
Are we talking about the same? We're not talking about Mario and Luigi, nigga. We talking about the singer.
Sing song.
You should let me love you. What?
Okay, you
You
want to
can't
go
tell
that? How about Lloyd?
That shit ain't dope.
No,
This
no.
nigga's
No, man.
something is wrong. This nigga's brain is fucked up. Hell yeah.
Y'all bring it up. Where's Mario now?
It don't matter. We talking about vocal
Nah,
talent.
he's trash.
See? He always want
trash.
to.
He's not even good. He's trash.
He always want to bring success to the.
He-
Like, we're talking
Mario,
about vocal talent. We're not talking about success.
I'm not gonna let that happen, bro. I'm gonna delete that part.
This nigga.
Mario.
Mario, nigga.
I thought y'all were just joking.
Mario.
Bro.
Yeah.
You know. All right. I forgot about this guy. His name's Luciano Pavarotti. He's the guy that did every single time I watched an Italian movie, and it was like that one classic Italian song. He was the guy singing it. You guys know what I'm talking about?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, he's like opera. Yeah.
Somebody said Mario
I don't
can
do
sing.
opera.
I don't want to talk.
You don't
anymore.
until you hear him, and you're like, "What the fuck?
I don't fuck
It's coming
with
out
opera,
of this loser."
Maybe you should let me know. Yeah.
Freddie Mercury, overrated.
Be
Stevie
the
Wonder,
one.
Luther.
Janis Joplin. That's good. That's a good one, dude. I didn't think Janis.
I don't know any of these people.
Elvis.
Elvis.
Debatable.
I think Elvis overrated. Is that just me?
No.
Nah, I don't fuck with him, but I'm not gonna.
I don't like.
I know why Ron don't fuck with him.
No, I don't fuck with him because I don't like that type of music.
You don't like that type of color?
I don't know. Maybe it's like Ron. I don't like
yeah.
any of his songs.
I like his Christmas album. His Christmas album dope.
Elvis?
Yeah.
You were alive to hear Elvis Christmas album.
Nigga, my dad had it, nigga. What you talking about? That shit was dope.
He said you were alive.
Yeah, Elvis Christmas album was.
Are we really talking about Elvis Christmas album
That
right
shit
now?
was dope, nigga.
Well, Elvis
as a
Crespo.
kid, eat my little cookies and shit, nigga. Looking at the yeah, nigga. I used to love that shit. Elvis Christmas album.
Yeah.
Along with that other.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
Not the big Elvis fan, but
What the fuck?
Sting? Damn, dude, Sting? I didn't think of Sting.
What? What are all these people you naming?
You know who Sting is?
No.
Oh yeah, I know who Sting.
The old white guy?
Dude.
Yeah, that guy was hard.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, he had his moment.
Who else is out there? I think that's pretty much it. For like
Nobody said Prince.
Nobody cares about
Maybe
Prince.
there's a reason.
I don't either, but I'm just surprised nobody said Prince.
I used to walk around with his album when I was.
You used to walk around with your drawers on listening to his album. What?
I had the vinyl.
The draws.
My
You know the girls
drawers,
love Prince.
Word?
Yeah.
They love Prince.
I had his album. I used to go with it everywhere.
All right, this is the last debate before we end the show. This is the last debate. It might get a little heated in here because I know Ron's going to say something fucking crazy.
You got to turn me up.
It's either...
Can I get another beer?
Listen, Michael or Prince?
That's no question. It's not
I didn't
debatable.
ask you if it was a question.
Fucking Michael, man. Prince ain't fucking with Michael Jackson.
Michael or Prince?
Come on, man.
It'll have to be Michael. I like Michael. Have you guys watched that movie?
I've heard people literally get in
The
heated
movie's really
arguments saying Prince is better.
I don't see how that's possible.
The child molester is definitely better than Prince. 100%.
Child molester. That nigga is not no
That
child
is
molester.
debatable.
Michael.
Ain't no, it's not debatable.
He's not a child molester.
He's not a child molester.
You let your kids go and stay in his bed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, y'all stupid. Sorry, right now.
Michael
Nope.
ain't done shit, man. They set him up. He was set up. He ain't do shit.
They ain't do nothing.
Michael's
at all.
definitely a weirdo, but he wasn't fucking no little boys, man. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
they wanted money. That's
He
all it
wanted
was.
money, man. He wanted
And Michael was
money.
paying it. He was paying off everybody
those
who
little kids.
accused him.
The
He
same
paid them off.
stories.
I guess. Well, fuck it then, man. We've been going for a while now.
Man.
We found out Ron is Captain Save-A-Hole today. We found out that Jenny loves Selena so fucking much.
Jenny from the block. Used to have a
Look at
little
fucking Jenny.
Yeah, Jenny from the block.
Oh, J-Lo, whatever the fuck it is.
Hey, Kyle told me a story about J-Lo. So, Kyle, my real quick before we end, my buddy used to work out at a hotel at Marriott at the Ritz-Carlton, and she stayed there. And she came into the elevator. She's like, I don't want anyone looking at me. You let everyone know they cannot look at me at all.
I heard she's a bitch.
I heard he's like, she's a
fucking
bitch. Yeah.
Heard.
I'm like, bitch, I'm just going to tell someone they can't do what they can do.
I probably would be too.
I'd be
Don't
petty. I'd be like,
look at me. Don't look at me.
I'd be like, okay, right, yeah, what do you do? She did that fucking, what's it? Where her boyfriend used to beat the shit out of her, and then she started doing some training. Started doing some Tae Bo on me in the fucking hotel.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
That's one of the best movies I've seen. Like,
That movie's unrealistic, bro.
That's one of the best movies like that.
Plug that in.
That shit was dope as fuck. You know?
Gray one. Push the gray one in the middle. Down. There we go.
That shit was extremely dope.
There you go.
As fuck.
No, that movie was trash. You bringing up movies now.
Charles, that motherfucker, does he want to go against the grain?
You just said
Trash?
Enough was one of the best movies.
That I've seen. I didn't say overall that I said that I've seen, nigga. What are you talking about? One of the best movies that I've seen. It was.
What was so about a woman beating a man's ass, and you really want to like that movie?
Well, it could happen.
Why not?
It could happen.
What did he not?
I don't think
to get
she
his
would
ass
have
beat?
in real life. Like, I think if that movie was realistic.
That just went over everybody's head.
Bro,
and shit.
bro. I went to school. I knew bitches I was knocking niggas out at my school. What you talking about, bro? Come on, man. That ain't nothing new to me. I done seen the shit.
So you agree? Do you agree with that? What she did?
Agree? Hell yeah, I agree with what she did. What the fuck?
Wait, are you taking his side?
Are you disagreeing?
Nah, man, he should.
If she would not have done that to him, he would have fucking
killed her.
Ass.
So what?
He would have killed her.
This nigga said so what?
But did you see the ending of it where he's doing that shit on purpose?
What?
And the ending of it, where he was like,
troll.
"You're one of the top." Literally, fucking told her, "You're one of the lucky ones."
If you want to get technical,
really?
she was a criminal.
No. Yeah,
because she broke and entered and assaulted a man at his house.
Fuck technicality, man. Fuck that.
And he was. It was self-defense.
Fuck being technical.
I wish he should have won.
He should have won. He should have won that case.
He should have won. He should have killed her.
Y'all sick.
He should have finished the job.
We
sick ass niggas, man.
So
he would have. He would have.
Masculinist.
He would have been. It would have been justifiable.
Yeah,
what he did.
He got away with it too. The cops have been like, "What happened? She broke in my house and assaulted me."
You full of
all right,
shit.
take her body, stupid bitch.
She came into his house.
But he couldn't prove it.
Anthony's
He
sick.
couldn't prove it because all the evidence that was there.
Couldn't prove what? That she broke in his house and killed him?
He couldn't prove it.
What's up with your boy saying Purple Rain was the best movie of all time?
Gay ass movie.
I'm about to turn this off now.
That shit?
Your boy in Beto.
Beto, stop it, man. Purple Rain was gay.
Purple Rain.
No fucking Prince.
Prince with his tight ass pants on.
Tight ass pants on. Tight ass shirts.
He weighed like 90 pounds, I heard.
Soaking wet.
Yeah.
And was fucking everybody.
Okay, but did the Illuminati kill him though?
Did the Illuminati kill him?
Did the Illuminati kill him?
Prince?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. They probably
Bro,
did.
you talked about the lizard people the other day.
Prince wasn't no threat. He was sucking all the dick and doing all man. He wasn't going against the grain. What the fuck they need to kill him for? He was following suit.
Listen, we need to talk about Illuminati.
First off,
I got some stuff to bring up.
No.
I started watching some YouTube shows. Oh man, I delved down the rabbit hole. Next thing you know, there's fucking the Earth is hollow and there's fucking ancient civilizations down there. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, where am I? The frogs are all gay. Like,
it do go left. It go left. Like,
bro, you're like, what?
It go way left.
Yeah,
like, wait
man.
a minute, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, like the pyramids are ancient landing zones for alien invasion.
Everybody's a fucking clone.
What about the crop
Everybody's
circles?
a clone.
You know what I like, which is my favorite still, is the fucking that Earth is a contamination zone, and that's why we die, because we have a disease, and that's why we're all here because we're all contaminated. That shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, that's some real shit.
Fucked me up right now.
Yeah, and that we're like the humans are on different planets, and if they ever get the contagion disease, they just put us here.
I'm fucking tripping out right now.
And that they wiped them. That's where all the homeless come from.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up because I was like, what if that's true? What if that is why we die?
Hey, what if we're the aliens? And the aliens are the real population.
It's like that meme. Hits blunt. What if we're the aliens?
Seriously.
We're the fucking aliens, huh?
What if we're the aliens?
I've heard that shit too. That was my grandpa used to say that shit, man.
What if they're literally trying to make contact with us and like figure us out? Because they're the true human race.
Bro, there's some good holes we go
Hell
down.
no.
I don't know. There's some motherfuckers with alien heads walking around, so it might be true.
Flat earthers?
Yeah. That was funny.
Heads, man, we ain't no fucking aliens, man.
Why not? I'm an alien because I'm out of this fucking world.
Alien. You are out of this world. You are out of this. Yeah, nigga, you something else.
Oh, no. You the one that said Brandy's the best singer in the world.
You need to move to Montana or somewhere in Missouri or something.
Nah, they won't accept me there.
They will accept you with open arms.
Nah, in Missouri, bro. They're hanging his ass out there.
No,
Missouri don't play.
Oh, he won't.
I've been in Missouri.
If they give him 3 minutes to speak, they will accept him. Come on, man. We love you.
They're like, damn.
You want something to drink?
They're like, damn, you ain't ignorant at all. Come on in.
You ain't ignorant at all like them other niggers. Come on, man.
So you admitting to being ignorant?
No.
Okay.
That's why I said that.
Checking. Just checking.
Well, that's a good ending to a show.
This motherfucker's a Twinkie. You a chocolate Twinkie, nigga.
Twinkie would. Twinkie sound bomb as fuck
cream
right now.
filling all on the inside.
You're just like a hollow earth. Hollow earth bunny over here, bro. There's nothing on the inside. You just chocolate outside. That's it.
It's chocolate outside.
Yeah, that's it. You hot.
No flavor.
You empty inside. You empty inside.
So empty inside.
Oh yeah, Jimmy.
There's no depth in there.
Wait, watch it. Damn.
You're one of those. You're one of those disappointing Easter bunnies. Like when you open your Easter basket and you bite into it and there ain't shit inside. You're like, what's the fucking point? Like, why do we even have this? You just throw it back in there, and then later on you get a little hungry, so you fucking finish it, you know?
Hey, that just means I crush a lot. That's all.
That just means you leave a lot of people disappointed. That's what it means.
Yeah.
It's a disappointment. I wish. I wish it was nothing inside. Never mind.
You said he's like the fortune cookie.
Why, you got something inside you, bro?
No, I shouldn't say that.
You got something
inside you?
I shouldn't say that.
He said, I wish I had something inside.
Yeah.
Gay ass. We're going to end the show like that. That's how we're going to end the
Ron
show.
came out. Let's end the show.
Ron came out the closet at the last
What's
minute.
inside of him?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't discriminate, though.
Yeah, came out the closet from hitting some ass. Come on, man.
What?
Some man ass?
What the
Oh,
fuck
end the show. That's it. We're done.
You keep adding it to it. You're making it worse.
You keep want to throw this gay shit on me like that's not possible.
Bro, you're the one that just said that.
That ass.
He just said it right now. It wasn't us. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Shout out to SB Print Shot for making all my shit. Shirts, decals, sweaters. You already know what it is, man.
Shout out to Rancho for softening this motherfucker up.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you, Rancho.
You need a good white experience. That's what you need.
Yeah,
white
he does.
experience?
You got to get you some white
We're
friends.
sending you a spa or something, bro. You need to relax.
Get you some white friends.
I got a white friend, man. Stop playing, man. It's like my brother, man.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what do you mean?
Got me a white friend.
Oh,
I done experienced some good shit.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get you some white cop friends.
Oh, fuck that. I don't even want them.
No.
No, I'm cool.
We want to thank Bud Light, our proud sponsor, Bud Light. Yep. We're not just drinking water either.
Swisher Sweets.
Water.
Swisher Sheets.
Cannabis.
Next week, we're not going to have a show, you guys. We'll be at Six Flags Magic Motherfucking Mountain for the
They will.
What?
They will.
Oh, he's being an asshole, basically. No filter. We taking over Six Flags for Jamie Rouse's birthday. Yay.
Ooh,
there you go.
Birthday.
Happy
Yay.
birthday.
Happy motherfucking birthday, Jamie.
Yeah, we all going to be out there probably drunk as fuck. Anthony's going to be in a bad mood. But
I am.
it. He's
I'm
going to
being
be
negative Nancy the whole
frustrated.
time.
If you guys want to meet us up there and have a great time with our crazy asses and
I'll be sober.
what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Be
He'll be
sober.
sober.
You're going?
I'm not
Are
drinking.
you going?
I'm going to be big
Are you
smoking.
sure you're going?
I'm not
You'll
being,
be big smoking.
Are you
I'm not
going,
crossfade. I'm not getting crossfade.
or are you like Vegas going, where you're going to go and last minute
Oh,
you're
you
not
telling
there?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, he likes to say he going to be
Here
somewhere.
we
Don't
go.
want.
Here we go.
But it's okay, though.
Here we go.
It's Six Flags. There's a lot of liberals there, so he going for sure.
I don't fuck with them.
You don't fuck with liberals?
No.
You're a liberal, though.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Do you believe in gay marriage?
No.
Okay, that's already you struck out there.
I'm not a No, I don't disagree with it, though. I don't give a fuck about it.
That didn't make any sense right now.
I don't give a fuck about it, is what I'm saying.
Well, you
They
should have
get
said that
married
to
if they
begin
want
with.
to.
Don't get on there because we're going to end the show.
Yeah, we can't end the show if we get on that shit.
Because
care
I'm
about gay
on
marriage.
Ron's side here, so you better end the show.
I'm not ending shit
Fuck
now.
about no
I'm on
gay
Ron's.
marriage.
I'm on Ron's side. I agree. I don't give a fuck what
Only
gay
reason
people do.
we've been going for an hour and a half.
Yep.
That shit ain't my business. Shit.
Exactly.
But like I said, we don't discriminate against gay people
You do.
at all.
Who's we?
We? Who's we? You do.
If it don't
Motherfucker.
affect me,
I don't
I'm
discriminate
good.
against them.
Yeah, you do.
I discriminate, but not against gays.
I discriminate against faggots.
You're Middle Eastern though, bro. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna discriminate. I don't care.
Oh, this motherfucker is crazy
Straight
as
up.
fuck. Oh,
I don't
my
care.
God. God
You start
damn.
ticking and shit near me, I'm gonna blow your head off.
Oh, shit. Here we go. It's crazy. Don't get this crazy ass nigga started. Please don't get him started.
I don't care. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck them all. We should nuke the Middle East. I already told you guys.
Oh, shit.
That would have fixed everything.
Didn't I tell you guys how to solve all the world's problems? Did I already say that?
What about you, Jenny?
Did I ever tell you how to solve the world's problems?
Yeah.
What about me? And the
Did I tell you guys?
show.
Did I tell you guys how to solve the world's problems, bro?
Huh? What? To
blows shit
nuke
up.
the Middle East?
He blows shit up.
No. So you put on Veronica Mars reruns, right, in like Palestine, right, and then you get free flights to all the women, all the feminists in the U.S. So they leave the U.S. You watch Veronica Mars in the Middle East, and then you nuke the Middle East.
Wait.
So you get rid of all the Middle Easterners and all the feminists, and you win.
So you want to,
You win.
you want some of the women to die in this country?
I want all the feminists to die. Yes. Yes, I do.
You okay, Ron?
Am I hearing this correctly?
I want all the leftist feminists to die.
I
Yes.
gotta end the fucking
So that's
show
like
before
70.
y'all
That's
get on my nerves.
like 70% of the women, right?
No.
How many?
No, the radical feminists is like 20% probably.
Okay, that's still high, man. I don't want 20% of the women.
It's
Like,
high, but it's
high.
worth it. Never
They're
get
not gonna
worth
like
it.
you.
Yeah, feminists ain't playing no
They're not
game.
gonna
You a
like
man, they hate you.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about
You
for
ain't-
my fellow brothers.
Ain't no guys getting enough from feminists, bro. They just miserable.
Anyways, we gotta end the show. We'll just keep going.
See?
Yep.
Don't turn me up. It's hard to stop me.
It's hard to what?
It's hard to stop me.
This play. But yeah, thank you guys for all tuning in, man. Stay tuned for the sports show this week, Wednesday night, with yours truly, Mr. fucking Attitude Ron.
Attitude Ron, that's my new name.
Mr.
420.
Mr. Snap.
Mr. 420.
Mr. 420. Oh, that's childish.
Mr. April 20th?
420.
I don't understand. I don't understand what's
you know what's all right. Now I gotta say one more thing.
God damn it! I'm hungry.
Because you brought up 420. The ignorant thing about it is that a lot of all the black people, Mexicans, all of us, we celebrate 420, right?
I don't.
No.
You know what day that is?
Inform me.
Anal beats it. Just 3 guesses.
Hitler.
It's the Hitler shit, right?
So y'all support racism.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's basically what you guys are saying.
No, just because.
And we're going to end the show like that because the ignorance is real high in here. Mr. Charles Caesar has no motherfucking filter show.
Fuck him.
And